Hi, this is Stacy.
Hi, I'm Anthony.
Okay, Anthony. So before we actually start, maybe you want to share with me what do you know about EY?
I know E2I is helping people to look out for jobs.
Yes. Okay. So basically, E2I is here to allow individuals to take ownership in their own job search process. Okay. So during this career coaching session that we're having right now, the career coach, which is myself, will actually assess the client to see if they are job ready or not. So if the client is not job ready, then we will see what are the gaps that they have in order to reach their goal. So we will be there to guide them along. Okay, so just want to assure you that whatever that's conversed between us today will be kept confidential. And it's okay if I take down some notes?
Yes.
Yes, yeah?
Definitely.
Okay, so may I just check, what is your intention of visiting us today?
Yeah, looking for a bakery role.
Okay, you're looking for a baker job, is it?
Yes, baker jobs.
I see. So before we start, would you want to share with me briefly about yourself?
I just came out from prison.
Mm-hmm.
I went from prison 6 years.
6 years in prison.
Yes, in and out lah.
Do you want to share with me what are the reasons for you being in prison?
Drugs.
Drug related crimes lah.
Yes.
Okay. So allow me to ask some questions to better understand your perspective. Alright? Okay, so when making career choices, what are some of the considerations that you take into?
Allow me to use my passion and creativity.
Passion and creativity.
Yes.
Do you think as a baking role, it allows you to use these two things that you're looking for?
Yes.
I
Definitely.
see. Alright, so what are the things that you have done well before? And you might have a bit of achievement, I would say previously.
In jail bah.
Mm-hmm.
In jail, I got appraisal by my officer.
Okay, praised by your officer.
Yes, that is say that is good lah. My cake and stuff.
Okay, so during your time in prison, you actually have experience in baking.
Yes.
I see. Okay, is that where your passion starts?
Yes.
Okay. So do you actually like working alone or working as a team?
I prefer working alone
Any particular reason for that?
so that can make my work more effectively.
Oh, so you feel that you're able to work more effectively, is it?
Yeah, when I alone lah.
I see. Okay. Alright, so based on what I've gotten from you is that your values in work is actually passion and creativity. And you're actually interested of baking because you actually get the experience based on your time in jail.
Yes.
And you have received praises from your prison officers.
Yes.
Okay. So moving forward, do you think you have any skills gaps in terms of pursuing your baker position?
Yeah. I took a baker vocational license in the jail.
I see.
Yeah.
So you actually did a course there and you actually
Yes.
passed for the baker role, is it?
Yes.
So you actually do possess this license already.
Yes, in the jail.
Okay,
In the
so
prison,
now
yeah.
you actually do have this license lah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually a very good step. Okay, so having this baker vocational license, are you aware that there are also a lot of skills upgrading available now in the market? Okay, so allow me to share with you.
Yeah.
Let me know if I go too fast, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are above 25 years?
Yes.
Okay, so for all Singapore citizens who are above 25 years old, they're actually entitled to this 500 skills future credit lah, which I feel that you can actually utilize and tap on any of the WSQ courses. Because there is this platform called Serial Tech School. They actually do have a lot of WSQ courses in terms of baking, from Western cakes, Chinese pastries, so on and so forth. So I would say it's good if you can actually, during your free time, tap on all these platforms, enhance your skill sets, and make your market value a better lah.
Okay.
Alright, so during these WSQ courses, just to check, what is your highest qualification?
GCE N level, but fail.
Oh, so you fail your GCE N levels lah.
Yes.
Okay. So because majority of the WSQ courses, they require at least a good standard of English and mathematics. So I would say is for you to go and check back first your qualifications to see if you manage to reach the minimum criteria. Alternatively, you can actually also approach the Centre for Employability Skills, also known as CES, to go for this English literacy test. So if you pass this test, then the pool of WSO courses available for you will be wider lah. Huh? Okay. So based on our conversations, I would say that today our goal of this session is to actually help you attain a baking role.
Yes.
Right, okay. So moving forward, so what are some of the job search avenues that you have done so far?
So far, newspaper.
Okay, so you only you only have a newspaper, you only look out for jobs in newspaper so far?
Yes.
Haven't tapped on any of online platforms or whatsoever yet?
No.
Alright, so just newspaper for now. So personally, what do you think are some of the challenges that you face while looking for a job?
People will look down on me because just came out from prison.
Have you managed to secure any interviews yet?
No.
So I would say that actually this is only your own perspective, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would encourage is for you to take the step out and be more positive lah in terms of your job search process. Okay, serving a time in jail isn't going to be an issue if you're confident of yourself, if you do possess the skill sets that you need in order for you to be in that role. Like I've mentioned just now and what you have shared, you already do possess this baking vocational license.
Yes.
So what you need is further upgrading of your skill sets, widen your skill sets so that you will be more, your value in the market will be higher, and potential employers, when they view what skill sets that you have, what experience that you have, it will be of your benefit. Alright?
Yes.
Okay. So since you have only utilized newspaper, moving forward, I would also like to share with you some of the resources available. Okay, so during this session, let's build some goals, a step-by-step routine for you so that it's easier for you to attain your goal. So when it comes to short-term goals, I would like for you to actually do up a resume. Firstly, are you sure or are you aware what a resume is all about?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Okay, so let me just show you a template, yeah? Okay, so this is just a very brief template of a resume. So basically, it contains your personal information. So when it comes to resume writing, what's most important is the point of contact. So if they find you suitable, they should be able to contact you directly. After your personal information is the position you're looking for. Like for example, for yourself would be a baker position, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so below this baker position, what do you think is the skill sets that is important for a baker? One of them would be like, for example, recipe creation. Have you ever came up with any recipe creating during your time in jail or during your free time?
During my free times in jail, I got doing my own recipe in the bacon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So you actually did baking recipes before on your own?
Yes.
Okay. So this is actually a very good quality in terms of a baker because like you have mentioned, you have this creativity and you are able to come up with recipes on your own.
Yes.
So this is something that you should highlight in your resume.
Okay.
Okay, and also provide a career summary. Despite the fact that you might not have sufficient experience in the workforce being a baker, but then again, emphasize on what you have done in jail. Like for example, what have you baked? Let them know that you have skill sets in terms of baking Western pastries, cakes, tarts. Just showcase everything here. Alright, so this resume basically acts as a storybook. Alright, it basically sells the skills that you have. So when employers or potential hirers actually look at your resume, they should be able to understand what you are capable of. Therefore, this is very important. Okay, so this is template that I'll be giving you. During your time off at home, your free time, churn it out on your own, based on your own knowledge, based on your own interpretation of what I've just shared. Just write it down, okay, and you can send it back to me.
Okay.
Okay, so this is step 1.
Okay.
Step 1, which is resume. So moving forward, on top of a resume, because you are looking for a very hands-on job role like a baker, so what will benefit you is to provide a portfolio. So what is this portfolio about? It basically should be able to showcase all the creativity of cakes and pastries that you have done before. Do you save photos of them?
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. So just collate all these photos into this portfolio and attach it behind your resume. Okay, any questions so far?
No.
No questions, yeah? So just also for me to check, are you able to get testimonials from your prison officers?
Yes, definitely.
Because you mentioned that they actually provide praises and affirmations from all these previous police officers, prison officers that you have, right?
Yes.
So it's good if you're able to secure these testimonials from them. Okay, because all these will serve to your benefit. Understand?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so these are the short-term goals. So where do you see yourself 10 to 20 years down the road?
10 to 20 years down the road, I see myself to have my own bakery shop.
So your dream is to actually to own a bakery shop.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is actually just a milestone that I actually draw out for you. So currently you are here looking for a job. Okay, so before you attain your dream of having your own bakery, you are actually looking to secure a full-time baker role first.
Yes.
Okay, so like what I've shared just now, over here, in order for you to reach a baker role, you currently possess a vocational license in terms of baking, right?
Yes.
So there are still a few gaps that I feel that you can fill up by upgrading your skill sets. Like I've shared with you just now, WSQ courses. So during your free time, definitely do upgrade yourself. Okay? Always be ready in order for you to embark in this baker role. And moving forward, when you have attained this baker role, then your long-term goal would be actually to pursue your dream of owning a baker shop. Now that I've mapped it out for you, is it clearer in your perspective?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, definitely, yeah. Okay, so maybe you wanna summarize what I've just shared for you?
Yeah, so for the
Short-term goal, yes.
portfolio,
Yes.
testimonial,
Testimonials from previous prison officers, yes.
prison officer,
Mm.
and then resume.
Yes, so the very important resume.
Yes.
So we do not forget about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and lastly, so after you have achieved the resume, the portfolio and testimonials, the next step that you should do is to actually look for the job. So you have mentioned that you have actually only utilized newspaper as your job search method.
Yes.
What I can recommend for you is to actually tap on neighborhood. Okay, you can go down your house downstairs, see if there's any baker shops. Sometimes you might look for part-time, sometimes you might look for full-time. So whichever that you are suitable with, okay, you can try to go for interview, let them know, do a walk-in interview in fact. Okay, so all this should be done after you have did up your resume, portfolio and testimonials. Is it possible for you to get back to me with these 3 items by next week?
Definitely.
By next week, yeah? Okay. So basically the session for today will be coming to an end already. So just to sum it up first, resume, portfolio, testimonials, you send it to me by next week. Upon receival, I will vet through the resume to see if everything's in place. So after the resume, portfolio and everything is collated together, I will look through, and if everything is fine, then go on, do the job search. Like I've mentioned just now, newspaper is one of them, yes, and also your neighborhood estates. Okay, number 3 is networking. Because you did baking experience during your time in prison, so there will definitely be people that were on the same course as you, taking this baking vocational license. So get in contact with them, check with them if they manage to secure any related roles when they are out, or if they have anyone who knows about this kind of vacancies, families and friends. So these are your own personal connections that you will benefit from. Okay, so these are the closed resources. So when it comes to open resources, right, what are some of the other platforms that you can use? Number 1 is SCORE. So SCORE is this agency that actually helps ex-convicts. So I believe you benefit from it because they actually do a lot of Yellow Ribbon project. They help ex-convicts secure a career. So this is also one of your stepping stones lah. Some steps that you can take. And also online platforms. With technology advancement, there is a lot of online platforms like JobStreet, Indeed, JobsBank, My Careers Future. So these are all the online websites that you can actually look up for jobs in. So this is actually the list of job portals that you can tap on. Okay? So this will be your job search avenues. And this will be your job search things that you need. Alright? Any questions?
No.
No questions so far, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I can sum up our session today. So for now, I would just wait for your resume.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, then if there's any questions along the way, you can drop an email and I will try to assist you as soon as possible lah.
Okay. Can.
Okay, so just wait for your resume.
Okay. Can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mm.